Iceland has much to boast of when it comes to natural resources. Its dramatic scenery and geothermal springs draw tourists in their millions. And there's the marine environment too. Tens of thousands of people go whale watching every year. There's even a whale museum where you can immerse yourself in an ocean of life-size whale replicas. But one thing Iceland tries not to publicise too much is the fact that whales are still killed commercially here, which enrages a big sector of society.
Doing this, they are going steps backwards into the Viking times. And whaling nowadays, especially, well, not just in Iceland, but whaling in Iceland, show that people is not as developed as they really think to show the world that they are.
So it's something of a PR disaster when photographs like this appear. What is suggested to be a highly endangered and protected blue whale killed and brought back to shore for processing. DNA sampling has since shown the whale was in fact a rare hybrid between a fin whale, for which Icelandic whalers do have a quota, and the banned blue whale. Kristen Lofson, who runs the company that killed the whale, says his whalers acted in good faith.
The whalers working for us, they've been doing it for decades. And we see blue whales all the time here. And when we approach them, we see it is a blue whale, and then we leave it and look for fin whales. As simple as that. They went after this one, I think, for 1 hour, and there is no question in my mind that this was nothing else than a fin whale when it was taken, but turned out to be a hybrid.
These are images of a fin whale being legally processed at the whaling station. Most of the products are exported to Japan. The killing of the hybrid whale, which is banned from export, has led to more calls for the industry to be finally halted in Iceland.
This hunting is very inaccurate. They cannot know the difference between a hybrid blue fin whale and a fin whale. They cannot make a distinction. That's what they say between the two. So, for that sake, they should absolutely stop it.
So this is where Kavala's 2 whaling ships come in from the ocean with their catch and take it up the fjord to the processing plant. They hunt for about 100 days a year between June and September, and this year they have a quota of 161 fin whales. It's an activity that has dwindling support amongst Icelanders. 10 years ago, about 70% of the population were in favour of whaling. Today that figure is more like 50-50. And as tourists seek out whales alive in the wild, still there's a pressing issue: what to do with several tons of hybrid whale cut up in a freezer with nowhere to go. Nick Clark, Al Jazeera, Reykjavik, Iceland.